Today I'm making Southern fried chicken! I know, what nerve. The girl is from New Jersey and she thinks she's making Southern fried chicken. Who do you think you are? Anyway, I know I have some lovely ladies from the South watching, so you can tell me if I'm doing it right. But I have lived in the South, briefly, and my older daughter's daddy is from Spartanburg, South Carolina. So, there you go. That's what I have for you. Did live in Georgia for a while, but I know how to make fried chicken. So, work with me here, people. So here we go. I don't have a whole lot of chicken to fry. I've just got 2 drumsticks and 2 thighs that I got when it was on sale, really cheap, maybe about 39 cents a pound. That's pretty cheap, isn't it? So in this bowl, we're going to put an egg and a little bit of milk. Just a little splash to dip the chicken in something moist so that then the flour will adhere. I'm not putting anything spicy in here like hot sauce or anything because this is mostly for one of my 5-year-old daughters because she likes it. Alrighty, so we have the egg mixture. Over here in this dish, we're going to put some flour. Probably more than I need, but then again, I'll use it for something like, maybe I'll bake biscuits with the leftover flour to go with the chicken. And I know the chicken's going to give all its like salmonella germs to the flour, but you know, once it's baked, that should be alright, don't you think? I don't know, we'll find out. In with the flour, I'm going to put a whole mess of salt, because my theory is, if something is fried and salty, that's going to taste good. Sprinkle in the salt. Then I'm going to use this seasoning mix that I don't know where it came from or where I got it or why I have it. I do not know. But I used it recently and it was really, really good. It is called Charlie Vergo's Rendezvous Famous Seasoning. And you can tell what's in it by sniffing it. It's got some chili powder and some garlic and some onion powder and some paprika and some salt. That's what it smells like to me. So, we're going to put a bunch of that in with the flour too. Alright, kind of mix that all around. Alright, you want to use one hand for your liquid bowl and one hand for your flour bowl. So you dip your piece of chicken into that little bit of egg and then put it in the flour bowl. And then just make sure it's all coated nicely with your flour mixture that also has in it its salt and garlic and some chili powder and paprika and I think some pepper and you know, that type of thing. So you do that with all your chicken pieces and then we're going to pop them onto the stove into our hot oil. We have some Crisco in a pan over there, heating up. I don't have a huge amount of oil in the pan because I'm not really going to deep fry this like I know some people do because for 4 pieces of chicken, I just didn't want to use up that much of the oil. Alright, so you have your oil on the stove, and it's supposed to be around 350 degrees or so, I'd say. Not that I have actually bothered to measure the temperature of this. And then we are going to gently and carefully lay our chicken into the oil without splashing it up in our face. Like I said, I didn't put a ton of oil in there because I'm not really going to deep fry it. So I'm just going to do 2 pieces at a time. Dark meat takes a little bit longer than white meat. So, see, there it is. So I'm thinking, oh, I don't know. What are we thinking? About 15 minutes, and we'll keep an eye on that. And then we'll do the thighs. And then we'll let husband taste it. But this really is for my younger daughter. I thought this would be a nice change of pace in her lunchbox. It might take a little bit longer since I'm not deep frying it. But that is pretty darn hot. And of course you don't want to undercook your chicken. Don't want it bloody near the bone, because that means it's undercooked and it's going to kill you. I'm going to put this lid down on mine, fit it right in there to keep the heat in there, since it's not deep frying and it's not submerged all the way in hot oil, because I want to keep as much heat in as possible. So, alright, there it is, hot from the pan. Now I know you're all thinking that it looks kind of dark, but that is an optical illusion brought on by the paprika, because it's really golden brown. Isn't it, honey?
Yes.
Isn't it beautiful? Yes, it is. Does it smell amazing?
It smells amazing.
Yes, it actually does smell amazing. Alright. It's hot as you can't even imagine how hot it is. Use your fork and go ahead and take off a bite and tell us what you think.
I'm not necessarily a fried chicken connoisseur.
You're not a fried chicken connoisseur? Even though you've also spent time in the South?
No.
In North Carolina?
I can't tell. Well, I would always eat seafood. I can't tell you the last time I had fried chicken.
Oh, really? Have you ever had fried chicken? No.
Maybe, yeah.
What, KFC?
No, never KFC. Like if someone...
Popeyes?
Someone made it. No, if someone made it and...
Well, I've made it.
Okay.
Crunchy. More delectable than you expected, isn't it? There's a certain flavor you weren't expecting.
Put that down. There is.
Why do I have to put it down?
Because I want to try some more. That is nothing like I remember fried chicken to taste like.
Well, you said you haven't had it in like 30 years.
Well, yeah, because I don't really like it.
Well, do you like this?
Yeah. What's that taste?
Jersey girl knows how to make southern fried chicken!
What?
It is the spice mixture that goes in the flour coating. And a lot of salt, because salt and grease goes nicely together. So it's got like onion powder and garlic powder and chili powder and paprika. You know how you love paprika.
Yeah, what a great taste this has. It doesn't even, I mean, I guess
it doesn't even taste like fried chicken. It doesn't taste like...
just like chicken.
It doesn't taste like the substandard fried chicken you've been given in the past, which made you believe you're not a fried chicken person. But now that you've tried my Frugal fried chicken...
Have you ever made fried chicken before?
Of course. This is not my first rodeo. See, I've been a vegetarian a long time, so I'm not eating that. But I did used to be a meat eater, and back in the day, yes, I did make fried chicken. You know how I mentioned earlier that my older daughter's daddy is from Spartanburg, South Carolina? Well, he is. And even he said I made good fried chicken. He was surprised, you know, because I'm from New Jersey. Look at him plowing through it. I made this for our little baby twin daughter.
No, this one's mine.
I cannot believe you're eating it. I really thought I would have to force it on you. And now I can't hold them back. It would go really well with my homemade coleslaw.
This isn't white meat?
No, this is not white meat. That's a thigh.
I very much dislike white
He dislikes dark meat. And I said, that's too bad because we can't afford white meat. I'm not buying you boneless, skinless chicken breast meat. It's this or nothing. It's the 39 cents a pound leg quarters. So not only are you eating dark meat, a thigh no less, that he claims not to like, you're eating fried chicken, which you claim not to like. You're eating a fried thigh, and now you know that you love it. I can't get him to stop looking. He'd probably stab me with that knife if I tried to take it away from him. Yeah. You are plowing through it.
This is amazing. It's almost like you put some kind of drug in here to make me nice.
You know, it actually does look. It does look like white meat, doesn't it? And that's a big thigh. Just get all that crispiness.
No, I don't want to stop.
All right, so another kitchen triumph for me. Oh yes, Southern fried chicken. Click to subscribe. please click down there for a playlist, and you can just watch the whole dang thing. Just put it on and just let it play. Just let them all play. Right? You still eating?
Right.
Dang straight. Do you have anything Southern to say? We have Southern viewers, so don't be offensive.
Hee haw.
Hee haw. You think that's what they say down there in your experience?
Yeah.